It's Our Story. Jennifer Keelan, Denver, Colorado.
Yeah, Montreal was when I was 7 years old, and that was a very scary but very cool experience. I got arrested at the age of 7. Didn't intend to. I wanted to go to the bathroom. We were doing a protest in Montreal, and we every time we did a protest, there would be a point where the people that wanted to get arrested would go into a certain place, and then the people that didn't want to get arrested would go into another place. Well, it just so happened that during this protest, I had to use the bathroom, and I was like, Mom, if I don't use the bathroom, I'm going to have an accident. I'm going to pee my pants. And so, but the path to get to the bathroom, you had to go past the area where the protesters wanted to get arrested, and we got caught, and between the crossfire, and there were all these Montreal cops who we knew could speak English but just refused to, and decided that because we were in the path of the people that wanted to get arrested, that they were going to arrest us. Well, Mom's trying to explain to them that all I really need to do is go to the bathroom, and but they're not listening to us. They're ignoring us, and the police officer pulls out his handcuffs and tries to put them on me. And Mom said, No, you are not going to put handcuffs on a 7-year-old child. This is a child, and instead they left me alone and put the handcuffs on her, and so off we go. We're loaded onto the bus where they're going to take us to jail. And I'm saying, Mom, I still have to go to the bathroom. And Mom's just going, wait, just hold it, just calm down. And this bus, I'll never forget this bus. It was an old rickety bus that looked like it was like from like World War II or something, and it had this big bulky lift thing that they put us on, and it was like bumpy, and oh man, tested my bladder. and we get to the jail, and as we're walking in, you could hear the people in the prison going, "Free the mother, free the child, free the mother, free the child." And it took me a while, but I realized that they were talking about Mom and I, and they were going, "Free the mother, free the child." And as we're going through the prison, they want to separate my mom and I. And I'm scared. I'm a 7-year-old little girl who's in a foreign country, and everybody's speaking French, nobody's speaking English, and I am just terrified out of my mind. And in the meantime, there are these 2 police officers. One's taking me in one direction, and one's taking Mom in another direction, and they're trying to separate us. Well, I knew at that moment that if they separated my mom and I, that I would really, really be in trouble. And I made the decision to get out of my wheelchair. So I unbuckled my seatbelt, and I crawled on my hands and knees over to this cop that was literally dragging my mom away. And I mean, it was very frightening for me, because they were like dragging her by her arms and by her hair. I mean, they were like literally dragging her. And I said, no. And the cops are going, "You're scaring her. And Mom's going, "No, you're scaring her. And the police commissioner of Montreal was like, "Okay, we're not going to separate the mother and the child from now on. Just keep them together, because this is turning out into something that we don't want." In the meantime, you could still hear the people in the jail still going, "Free the mother," and they're banging their cups and their plates, and they're threatening to go on hunger strikes, and they're not taking their medication, and I'm going, wow, this is really, I mean, it was scary, but it was I realized at that moment, what was happening. And they took us into two different rooms, and one's interviewing my mom. One cop is interviewing my mom, and the other cop is interviewing me, the police commissioner of Montreal. And he's doing this in a very, sadistic, you're not going to understand me type of way. Now, Jennifer, we're going to take you away from your mother because we believe that she's abusing you. And I literally turned to that guy and I said, don't you dare call my mother an abuser. She is not abusing me. And the guy was like, whoa, because he realized that, I was intelligent and, I could talk. And he's like, whoa, back up, Jennifer, back up. Okay, back up. I just remember, when that happened, they had to get the American Embassy involved. They had to get attorneys involved. They had to get everybody involved because Montreal were going to take me into their system and just, take me away. And I can remember after all of this, I said to the police commissioner, I have to go to the bathroom. Can I go now? And he said, yeah, well, we'll let you go to the bathroom. And I ended up getting a Sprite for my trouble. And the following day, we went on a radio show to talk about what happened and why I went to jail. And there's this big article that says arrested, and she's only 7, and it shows me looking up at the officer, and he's trying to put the cuffs on me, and I'm sitting here in my little, blonde, hot pink little wheelchair, and so it was quite an experience. Well, he asked me, he said, well, how are you feeling, why did you intend to get arrested? And I was like, no, I just wanted to go to the bathroom. And the amazing thing is I made it. I made it through the whole experience. I think the fact that I was, terrified and excited at the same time, because I knew that this was big.
The It's Our Story project is a national effort to make disability history public and accessible. Visit us at www.itsourstory.org or on the It's Our Story project YouTube channel.